Hi, it's Kat. So this is day 3 of my refeeding after my fast. And as you can see, it's nighttime. I missed doing this during the day again. So I'm sitting in my room. This is the first time I've actually been in my room since this morning. So I've been just hanging out in the rancho today, eating my meals and just hanging out there, chatting a little bit. I'm supposed to be, you know, if I have energy, like getting up and moving around, but today I was still really weak. This morning, very weak and tired still. The dizziness, I was still dizzy, but not as much, I guess, as the past few days. Not that as much of the spinning. I mean, I had it, but, and today, while sitting on the couch, I didn't have it, I don't believe, most of the day. That spinning sensation where just all of a sudden get dizzy sitting down. So I was getting that for a few days, and today I didn't have that. So that's an improvement. Lauren's, saying tomorrow I'm going to wake up and feel great, so or feel better. So we'll see. I'll let you know. But yeah, this morning was really hard, and I was actually late, getting ready. I just could not get around this morning, just really dragging butt. So anyway, hopefully tomorrow is better. He says in a few days I should feel like climbing a mountain, so I hope so, or in a few weeks maybe. And he keeps talking about all these stories about these amazing, recoveries of people like with emphysema or cancer or something that couldn't even walk when they started. Then by the end of refeeding, they're like hiking 1.5 miles, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready for that, because I'm used to being able to walk. Like, I'm so grateful that I can do this. Before, I could just walk as long as I wanted, for hours and as long as I wanted. So I'm ready to get back there. I'm looking forward to that, getting my energy back. So hopefully tomorrow it'll start coming back. So this morning it was weird. It was the second day. Like my blood pressure, I had trouble getting a reading this morning, like both mornings before breakfast. So he decided to take it a little bit after breakfast, and I guess it went. My blood pressure went up just a little bit. Well, kind of down. Yesterday it was 77/50. Today it was 75/58. The spread went way down to 17. I'm not sure why that happened, between yesterday and this morning. I wasn't, haven't been drinking as much water as I was before refeeding. So I tried to drink more water today to see if that helps it. I thought going up to 27 on day 2, I thought maybe it was the water and the fruits, but he said maybe not. And also my body may be retaining more water to try and get rid of old waste, to try and break down old waste, which kind of is, I can see being the case, because I feel a little bit bloated after having eaten 3 days. I haven't had any kind of elimination after that. So, besides urinating, obviously. So yeah, I'm feeling like a little bit, tiny bit bloated after that. And like after every meal, I feel full, satisfied. Today, our meals, we got 7 ounces of food, and we only got 4 meals today. But it was spread out by like 3 hours. So we got one at 9, 12, 3, and 6, which I just ate, maybe an hour ago was my last meal. So I had papaya for breakfast, and then I decided to have watermelon for lunch, and then had a piece of pineapple for my afternoon meal, and it was like the best pineapple I've ever had in my life. And it might have had something to do with not having had pineapple for a while, but it was a really good one. I think it was one of those Costa Rican Gold, which were in Costa Rica, so maybe it was like really ripe, really fresh, really good. It was awesome. So that was really good. And it's funny, it was only 7 ounces, and like the week before my fast, I ate almost an entire pineapple, and it wasn't until like kind of towards the end that my tongue started burning, which I was kind of eating a lot faster before than I was today. I mean, again, taking really small bites and savoring every little bit, so my tongue started burning toward the end, and because of all the active enzymes in the pineapple. And I didn't, Lauren told me this before the fast, I love to eat the core of the pineapple because it's so chewy and hard, and I just like chewing on it. And I knew that's where like the concentration of bromelain is. And he said, not to eat the core because it's got such a concentration of that there. And it's a protein digesting enzyme, which means like your tongue, it's like starts digesting your tongue. So the more you eat of that core, the worse the burning is. So didn't have any core today, but it still started burning toward the end. And then for dinner, I had another piece of papaya, which was amazing. I'm so happy that I love papaya. At least I've never had a good one, I guess. It's just always been not ripe or bland or whatever, but oh my gosh, the ones I've had the past couple of days, I'm in love. I just love papaya, and it's so filling and it lasts. I kind of had the watermelon and the pineapple today. It was great. I felt full after eating, but about an hour later, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for some more food, But after the papaya, it lasts a little bit longer, so I decided to have that for dinner again. So tomorrow I may do the same, because I can't get mangoes right now. I was so looking forward to having mango this week, but it's not mango season, so they're very hard to get, or they're just not good. So no mangoes, at least for a few days. I might have some like the day before I fly out. I'm going to stay in a little town close to the airport, and she maybe can get some mangoes for me. It's in a different town, so hopefully. If not, let's get some when I get home and wait a few days for them to ripen. So I'm still looking forward to mangoes. Anyway, what else? So that was it today. I think tomorrow, he said, we'll get 10 ounces each meal. So looking forward to that. And friend Ivan, who started refeeding the same day I did, took a little walk today, and I didn't feel up to it. I didn't have the energy, so I hope tomorrow. I sort of felt like it after dinner, but too many bugs and it's cold, so I just came back here just to chill out and do this and say hi to you guys. So tomorrow, I hope I can take a little walk down the road, see a little sights or something. So hopefully I can do that tomorrow. So today it was a good conversation today. In our info session, Lauren talked a little bit about, people, optimum who can fast. Most people can fast, but you did talk about someone who's underweight or anorexic, should not fast. Someone maybe with AIDS or cancer that's very underweight are the people who should not fast, because, their body is probably already consumed most of their fat and maybe is working on the muscle. So those are people who should not fast. And then, or people who can't gain weight, actually think that they can't fast, but that may be a solution for them to fast and get clean, because they may have an assimilation problem or a toxic overload or a parasite or something like that. So I thought that was interesting talk. We talked about hydration levels and enzymes, and I'll have to talk about that more later because I'm almost out of time. So I know I keep saying I'll talk about that later, so I will catch up on some of these things I've said I'll talk about later. But my time is almost out. So I love you guys, and peeps in Oklahoma, I'll see you soon, very soon, just in a few days. So I love you. Bye.